I'm Henry.
I'm Noah.
I'm Ivan.
I'm Nora.
I'm Chris.
I'm Mirabel.
I'm Sadie.
I'm Eliana.
I'm Lucy.
I'm Itzel.
I'm Everly.
I'm Gabby. I'm Kenley. And I'm Quinn, and this is MagTV.
Hi there, and welcome to this March edition of MagTV. I'm Elin.
I'm Everly. And I'm Jimmy. We've got a lot to share with you this month.
From a student artist whose family talent can be seen all around Carlsbad,
To a school-wide event that helped us learn more about the immigration stories all around us. Plus, we'll show you how some Magnolia students are already entrepreneurs and how you can be one too.
But first, let's take a look back at all the things that happened around campus this month. Lincoln starts us off.
March has been a big month here at Magnolia. We started with some huge news. Miss Lura was named Magnolia's Employee of the Year. She helps keep our school running smoothly, and we're so lucky to have her. 5th graders got a sneak peek at middle school life when they went across the street to Valley. And to welcome them, a brand new mural created by Valley students with the help from their art teacher, Mr. Snyder, who we'll hear more about later in the newscast. Speaking of art, we celebrated Read Across America Week, where guests came and read to our classes. And we got to pick out some new favorites at the book fair. We also had Science Day, where we spent the entire day doing hands-on experiments and learning all about the world around us. We walked, jogged, and ran our way through the jog-a-thon, raising $92,000 for our school. What a month! From MagTV, I'm Lincoln. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Lincoln. From big art on the middle school wall to a big honor from one of our student artists.
Henry introduces us to his sister Stella, this year's yearbook cover contest winner.
Magnolia students submitted dozens of designs for the yearbook cover, and the winner, 3rd grader Stella Snyder, who happens to be my sister.
Is Stella Snyder.
What inspired you?
In the Dogman movie, the Chief's bulletin board,
Cool. And what materials did you use?
Posca markers.
Nice. How did you feel when you won, and how's it special to you?
I felt happy, and it's special to me because I got to share it with all my friends.
Stella's love for art runs in the family. Our dad, Mr. Snyder, is an art teacher at Valley and paints amazing murals all over Carlsbad.
I think it's a very special thing that her art will be forever a part of Magnolia, a school that they love going to, a school that I went to when I was their age. So it was a very happy and special moment for our family.
Way to go, Stella. Your art will be part of Magnolia history. For MagTV, I'm Henry.
Thanks, Henry. Another important event that happened this month, Immigration Day.
5th graders heard stories from people who moved to our country, including one of our own classmates. Quinn takes us inside the event.
When you look around your classroom, you might not realize how many different places your friends and teachers come from. But during Immigration Day, 5th graders learned that everyone has a story, and some started far from Carlsbad. Students heard firsthand from a panel of immigrants, including parents, teachers, and even their own classmate, Hoffa, a 5th grader at Magnolia that moved to the U.S. from Brazil.
I was treated very well in Magnolia, and all my friends took good care of me, but also anywhere else I was treated really good. Yeah, everybody's awesome.
Others shared stories about leaving their countries for education, job opportunities, or safety. Students listened closely as panelists talked about learning English, finding new friends, and what they miss most about their homelands. If you could have one day back in your home country, what would you do?
I would eat food. Just eat a lot of food and probably just hang out with my friends that are from Brazil.
Immigration Day wasn't just about history. It was about real people, real stories, and real connections. And if there's one thing 5th graders took away, it's this. Everyone has a story, and every story matters. From MagTV, I'm Quinn. Back to you, Everly.
Thanks, Quinn. Now let's talk about business. Kid business.
Itzel shows us how some Magnolia students are already entrepreneurs, and how you can be one too.
Imagine being your own boss, creating something you love, and making money doing it. Well, some students at Magnolia are doing exactly that. Being an entrepreneur means starting your own business, and these Magnolia students prove you're never too young to start. Katrina makes and sells her own bookmarks. Lucy and Kenley have a dog walking business, and Lincoln buys and sells collectible cards.
You just gotta be good at negotiating. That's the whole point of the sports card trading business.
How do you feel once your job is finished? It's kind of nice because you're like, I just did this for a dog, and now they're happy.
Yeah, you feel accomplished with yourself because you just made a dog's day much better.
So how do you start your own business? Here's a simple guide to get you going. Step 1. Find your business idea. What do you love to do? Draw, bake, take care of pets? Choose something you're good at and excited about.
Don't give up because there will be some challenges, but never give up.
At some points it's hard with scheduling and everything to get there, but you just have to keep trying so you can make sure to make the dogs happy.
Step 2. Start small. You don't need a huge inventory or a big budget. Offer a simple service first.
You don't want to rush and mess up, kind of. I've done that and it didn't turn out great.
Step 3. Spread the word. Tell family, friends, and even post flyers or make a simple website.
Well, always just start smaller and work up to bigger things.
Being an entrepreneur takes creativity, responsibility, and even a little bravery. But most of all, it's about having fun while learning a new skill. So if you've ever dreamed of starting your own business, what are you waiting for? From MagTV, I'm Itzel. Back to you.
Now it's time for our teacher feature.
But this isn't just any teacher feature. Kian is with our Magnolia Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Vance.
Thanks, guys. Mrs. Vance, what does this honor mean to you?
I feel so privileged that I get to even work here, and then the fact that they gave me this award is very, very special. I work amongst the most amazing people in the world. The rest of the teachers are so dynamic and fun and make learning special. So the fact that they decided I was the one for this year was really, really wonderful. I'm honored.
How do you make your learning special for your students?
I tried to give them as much choice as I possibly can. All the activities we do in the room, they are in charge of, and they get responsibility for doing and taking care of, including keeping track of which kids are doing the very best at their tables and who's getting along with whom. We also try to use each other as much as we possibly can to make learning fun. I also team with the other teachers too, we communicate so that all fourth graders are having the exact same experience in fourth grade, and I think that helps make everybody feel special, not just my class.
How long have you been teaching?
A long, long time. Almost more years than Mr. Leach is alive.
Want to play a game of Just Say That?
I would love to do that.
Morning or night?
Morning.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Reading or writing?
Reading, absolutely reading.
Pizza or tacos?
Tacos.
Teaching math or teaching science?
Math.
Thanks, Mrs. Vance. From MagTV, I'm Keen. Back to you.
We all eat lunch every day, but let's be honest, some days it's amazing, and some days not so much.
So we wanted to know, what's the best thing in your lunch, and what's, not so great? Here's what you had to say in this month's edition of The Lion's Share.
What's good and what's bad in your lunchbox?
For the good part, it's gummy bears or candy, and then what's bad is a sandwich.
Obviously, what's good and bad in your lunchbox?
I have these healthy gummies that everyone loves, and nothing's really bad.
I have cookies in it, and the bad thing is my crackers. I like everything.
Cookies are good, and I don't know what's bad.
What's your favorite food in the cafeteria? PB&J. What's your least?
Pizza.
My good is turkey, and my bad is cucumbers.
Candy. And what's bad in your lunchbox?
I don't have anything bad.
What's good and bad in your lunchbox? The bad thing is everything.
I'm sorry.
I have a big giant pizza and seaweed in there.
Is that good or bad?
That's good.
I like a cookie that I get. And what's bad? Yeah. I don't like sometimes I get Z-bars or bananas that I don't really like. Sometimes my mom cuts up the apples and then they get rotten.
That's disgusting. What's good?
Sometimes I put like a snickerdoodles or something.
The Gushers are good in my lunchbox.
Gushers. Gummies. What's bad in your lunchbox?
Everything else.
Broccoli. Everything else, basically.
Hi, Presley. What's good and bad in your lunchbox?
Everything.
What's bad is my sandwich because it has meat, and what's good is my gummies.
My gummies are good and my bananas are bad.
Oreos. That's cool. What do you think's bad in your lunchbox?
Broccoli.
I don't have a lunchbox.
You know what's good? Jokes. You know what's not so good? Dad jokes. But this time they're coming from someone who hears jokes all day long, a teacher.
Here's Mr. Bentley, who happens to be Eliana's dad and a teacher at Valley Middle School, with our dad jokes of the month.
First one, where does an 800-pound gorilla sit? Anywhere he wants. How much does it cost a pirate to get his ears pierced? Ooh, good answer. No, a buccaneer. What did the dog say when the dinosaur attacked the donkey? Wow, that's rough. What do you call a polar bear in the desert? Lost. Just like you are with my joke. Why did the old man fall in the well? Because he couldn't see that well. Why couldn't the pony sing happy birthday? Because it was a little horse. Y'all are funnier than my jokes. All right, this is my last one. What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? Aye, matey. Thank you very much.
Don't forget, if you have a dad or mom or sibling with bad jokes, or if you have any sort of story idea to share with us, email us at magtvcarlsbad@gmail.com or tell one of the members of the MagTV team.
Finally, it's time to take you to the principal's office.
Here's Mr. Leach and his words of wisdom.
Hey there, this is Mr. Leach, and welcome to the principal's office message outside. The reason that I'm in my workout clothes and I'm outside is because I'm actually training for a half marathon right now. For the half marathon, I've been going on some long runs. And towards the very last mile or so, I start to get really, really tired. I'm breathing harder, my muscles are achy, and it's really, really hard. But at that moment, I have to keep my eye on the prize of reaching that goal and reaching the distance that I'm going for. And it kind of reminds me of the school year right now. We are really, really far into the school year. We are in our last lap almost. 5th grade promotion is right around the corner. Summer is almost here. And sometimes it might be a little bit hard to focus. You know, it's beautiful weather outside. It might be hard to really focus on your math assignment. Or that one classmate might be really getting on your nerves. It might be really, really hard to have some extra patience. So I just want to encourage you all, just like in the last, lap of your race, you really have to give it your best and give it your all and keep your eye on the prize. I really want to encourage you all these last few days of the school just to stay focused, to really get the most out of your learning assignments as you can. Be really patient, give each other a lot of grace, and finish strong. I'm off on my run. As always, go Lions! Keep up, guys, keep up!
Thanks, Mr. Leach. And that does it for this March edition. I'm Jimmy.
I'm Elin.
And I'm Everly. We'll see you in April for our next edition of MagTV.
And go Lions!
3, 2, and 1. Oh boy.
I'm Elin.
And I'm Everly. We'll see you in...
I'm Everly. I'm Gabby. I'm Kenley. Oh. I'm Kenley. Oh. Oh. I'm Kenley. And this is Matt. I'm Quinn, and this is MagTV.
Oh boy.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Being an entrepreneur means starting your own business.
Magnolia students submitted dozens of decisions for the yearbook cover contest. Sorry, I can't see that well.
Lots of energy.
Molinkin.
Ketchup packet.
Ketchup packet. Being an entrepreneur means starting your own business.
Way to go, so your art will be your art part.
I'm like going like this. I'm like.
Step 3, spread the world. Step 3, spread the word.
Henry introduces us to his sister.
It was perfecto! Perfecto!
So how are you going to start your business? Here's a simple...
And that does it for this March edition of...
Offer a simple service first. Yes. Tell family, friends, and even post flyers or make a simple website. Oh yeah. Being an entrepreneur means starting your own business, and these Magnolia students prove you're never too young to start. Yeah!